Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you an overview of how to use World Anvil. Now, you may be asking, what is World Anvil? Now, let me tell you. World Anvil is an amazing resource for writers, world builders, storytellers, and GMs alike. World Anvil allows you to create different worlds, create articles about things, people, places, objects, whatever you want in that world, and then compile all of those different articles together in one consecutive web page. It's an amazing tool, and I would highly suggest getting a free account if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's actually get into the video. Welcome to D20 in Disguise. Now, before we actually get into the tutorial and how to use World Anvil efficiently, please remember that it's going to take a little while to learn this program. Like, it's such a great resource and it's definitely worth that time, but it's not going to just be like,
the prophecy is true.
I know Kung Fu. No, it's not the Matrix. So just keep that in mind. Now, let's start with the basic terminal that World Anvil offers for basic world building. Right here, you can see my main world, which I am creating currently, called the Wraith Globe, and you can see that I have some of the articles which I'm working on right now, and it even has a little bubble of inspiration, which I really appreciate. This it kind of sparks at least my imagination, and I really appreciate that. Now, when you scroll down a bit further, you see all of these different article templates. And depending on what you're creating, you'll use the appropriate template. For example, maybe I'm trying to create a magical scimitar that can decapitate any opponent and can be thrown very easily. Let's just, as an example. So you would go over to the item template, go ahead and click on that, and now you'll be able to write about whatever the thing which you want to write about is. So in the example which I gave you, I'm gonna write maybe scimitar of throwing, and then I can fill out some basic information. So now that I have a bit of prose filled out, kind of just add a bit of detail, kind of a basic description of whatever I'm trying to create and design, then it's going to have these personalized forms which you can fill out. Okay, so now that we've filled out all of the basic forms that it's shown us so far, let's go through all the different tabs at the top of the screen, and I'll explain to you what each of them do. The Design tab allows you to customize the look of the articles. You can put in credits, put in the name of the author, put in a small excerpt at the top of the article to draw readers in. You can put images for the banner at the top of the article. You can do a lot of customization from this tab for each separate article. The Navigation tab allows you to interconnect all of the different articles in each of your worlds. You can put different tags on different articles so they come up together if they're in related subjects. You can divide different articles into different folders and different categories. So if you have a lot of settlements, you can put all of those settlements into a folder called settlements. Or if you have a lot of NPCs or people in your world or characters in your world, you can make a subfolder called people and put all of those articles in that folder. So you can connect everything and make it very organized and nice looking. The Access tab allows you to customize who can see this article. You can make it so only people which have subscribed to your world can see certain articles, or you can make different articles private or public or unlisted, all of those different things, or you could even put a password on different articles. Preferences allow you to customize all of those things which are kind of miscellaneous. You can make this article featured, you can not allow commenting or allow commenting, you can allow feedback on comments, or you can even put an adult tag on an article which may not be appropriate for children, who knows. The RPG tag allows you to associate the storytelling with the stats of your RPG system which you're using with this world. So you can attach stat blocks or monsters, places, people, which their rules conform to whatever RPG system you're using, and link that stat block to the article. And it will show up on the article page, and you can go to that stat block separately. Notes act as kind of a place filler if you suddenly have an epiphany or an idea and you don't exactly have the time to write a full article on it. Just make a small note of it and you can come back to it later. And of course, every person, every place, and every world has its secrets, and that is a good thing. So you can always add a secret or multiple secrets to any article. So for example, with the scimitar of throwing, perhaps secretly they have a strange curse on them where you lose one of your strength points, or you lose some of your speed, or whatever conforms to your system. Or in the case of a person, there could be something they've kept from everyone else. For example, in my world, in the Wraith Globe, there's an example of a person, and they don't even know it, but they are partially a mind flayer. So that can definitely lead to a story if the PC suddenly find that out and don't trust that person anymore. And of course, you have your different controls on the right here. You can set it as a draft, you can put it as a work in progress, which I think is a very nice addition. And you can also send notifications to followers of your world, which I also appreciate, because sometimes followers don't check every single world that they're following, so they never see new articles, so I really appreciate that as well. And below, there are actually more tabs which go into more detail on all the different angles, all the different facts about whatever you're covering in the article. So in the scimitar of throwing example, you have the construction, how are they constructed, you have the categorization, and you have the location. So you can really go in depth about every little piece of history, every little fact about each of the things which are covered in your articles, and it's amazing. The amount of depth you can go into on World Anvil is just, it blows me away every single time. Now all you need to do is press that little blue publish button and you're all set. It will pop up on your world's page. And scrolling on down on the main page for your world, you can also see that you can create those different folders to organize all your articles. You can make galleries of images of your world. You can create a world timeline, or even smaller timelines, more specific timelines for different eras of your world if you'd like, and create maps of your world. There are a lot of possibilities. Now on the screen you can see this D&D logo and all of these different templates which seem to correspond to the system. Now this is an amazing feature that World Anvil has because it's not all abstract. All of these different templates that you see correspond to all of the different rule systems of D&D, and they have hundreds of different RPG systems which you can set your campaign to. For example, Stars Without Number, earlier editions of D&D, and maybe Star Wars, Star Trek, you get the picture. Now that we've covered all of the basic world building features of World Anvil, let's move over to the other major section of World Anvil, which was just recently added, called Heroes. Heroes allows you to create campaigns, design those campaigns, set up different articles of plots connecting to those campaigns, invite players, manage those players' characters, and then actually run your game on your computer. Now, this is an amazing resource. You can create villains, create different stat blocks for your campaigns. You can set up encounters by creating those stat blocks. It's such an amazing tool, and because it's been just recently released, I haven't completely learned it myself. So I'm going to show you as much as I know, and please, if you have anything else which you have learned through Heroes, please leave it down in the comments. I would really appreciate seeing those tips for the viewers out there which are just beginning to use World Anvil. So, first, to begin using Heroes, you're going to need to create a campaign. So go ahead and go over to the little bar on the left and click the campaign tab, and it will bring you to this page here. You're going to want to scroll down. If you do already have campaigns, it will show up here. By the way, yes, to all my players, I know a few of you are subscribed. Yes, I am working on the campaign over the summer right now, so like, and it's amazing so far. Yeah, I'm sorry. So you're going to want to scroll down, and sadly I've reached my maximum number of campaigns, but you will have a button there in which you can start creating a new campaign. You're gonna want to fill out the name of the campaign, the description of the campaign, kind of like a short little teaser sentence of the campaign, and you're going to be able to fill out all of the basic information for that campaign and finish all the basic information. After that, you will be brought to this page in which you can create different sessions, upcoming sessions. You can compile the party of player characters. You can start setting up the different plots, the different scenes of your campaign, and really there's so much that you can do. You can start creating NPCs, you can work on the PCs themselves, you can start prepping for sessions. The possibilities are endless with this, and it's super easy because you can just get a free account if you're just a player. Create your player character and then join the group. It's an amazing resource, as I've said many times before. Actually, Editing Caleb, bring up a counter of how many times I've overly praised World Anvil for how amazing it is.
It's over 9,000!
That much? Wow. Now, obviously, you can create different campaigns for different worlds and interwork all of them. There's RPG resources for each RPG system. People make pre-made stat blocks for the RPG systems and make them public for anyone to use. So you can get started with any system, really. And you also have the notebook. Your notebook is a really great resource because it allows you to make very quick notes on any campaign, on any world which you want. You don't have to go over, select the note template, and type all of that in. It just pops up when you click the notebook tab. And it's really nifty to have around. And there you have it. By this time, you should be ready to start creating a fully formed world page. As you can see here, this is over a year of work, just kind of creating all of these different articles and different things in the world, and really fleshing everything out. And I would say, if you're starting to create a world, start with your world timeline. For the Wraith Globe, which is the world which I'm showing off right now, I have over 50 different historical entries for different things that have happened in the world so far throughout the 3,500 years it's existed. And if you want to see the full historical account of the Wraith Globe, either head to this page right here, I will have a link in the description, or I have another video on my channel covering the basic history of the world. which I will have at the end of the video in my extra. Anyway, I really hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope that all of you that are just starting out using World Anvil or haven't used it yet but have decided to start using it, this has helped you a lot and just started you on a good road to start creating really good, detailed, and fleshed out worlds. Now, if you did enjoy this video or learn something new which you hadn't seen before, please like the video, maybe put a comment down, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button or the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, keep on creating, and I will see you in the next video. I love these memes so much. Okay. I'm gonna get memed so much and I love it.
Crack it.